hunters, biker gangs, vampires.
Hot chicks. Biker gangs. Hot chicks in biker gangs.
Ooh, Corey Haim. Skinny. And alive.
Exactly. The Lost Boys is the clear winner.
No, you're all missing the point. I'm saying imagine yourself, as you were in high school, attending an 80s movie high school.
And I'm saying I, myself, as myself, am averse to vampires.
What were you doing freshman year? Magic cards, D&D, that weird Wiccan phase.
Recycling. I just started recycling.
A vampire infestation is the one scenario where your otherwise useless knowledge base totally pays off. Chicks would be all, ooh, damn, I don't know where the steak goes. Can you show me?
Yep, that's women. Wrapped up in a little nutshell.
I would avoid sports movies. I was the captain of a lot of teams. I would feel obligated to kick the nerds' asses. I don't need that kind of pressure.
Yeah, you got it rough. The guy who's been deleting women's phone numbers from his phone for the last 20 minutes.
You have to cull your booty call list?
That's actually more of a booty base.
Your nightmare should have been Friday the 13th. The kid everybody picks on comes back and murders all the jocks.
Crystal Lake was not a high school. It was a lake.
Karate Kid's high school would suck for Dan, too.
Why are we still on me?
It was run by an Aryan motorcycle gang. You'd be a nerd pie baking in an oven of white-hot pain.
At least they wouldn't suck blood through holes in my neck.
In Karate Kid's universe, if you made a jock's girlfriend even slightly moist and he saw you biking down a windy mountain road, someone that looked like Soren would literally try to murder you. Halloween night, Daniel.
They would have beat you to death, dude.
You die dressed like a shower.
Yes, but all 80s movie bullies were sort of murderers. Even in Goonies, which we've all decided is the best high school of all time.
Only because you wouldn't allow Police Academy.
When the rich kid sees Brandt on a bike, what does he do? Boom, knocks him off a cliff.
In Footloose, they try and kill Kevin Bacon with a tractor.
Exactly. You just weren't a self-respecting 80s movie bully unless you were committing vehicular homicide.
I actually think that Footloose might be my worst case scenario.
Your worst case scenario is no dancing.
No parties, no rock and roll, nothing that was even remotely fun about high school, just racism and 4-H.
Yeah, no dances, no prom.
No triple hand job in the back of the limo.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
In Footlooseville, their idea of having fun is hanging out at fast food restaurants, dancing in warehouses, and punching ladies.
Was the Reverend the mayor?
It's a theocracy.
Not a word.
That's why rock and roll is illegal. It literally killed John Lithgow's son.
I hereby declare there shall be no more dancing in the little town of Footloose.
You could not think of a single line from that movie, could you?
Nailed it. Classic Lithgow.
All right, Footloose is bad for this, because everyone got a happy ending, even the villains. I mean, they were just waiting for Kevin Bacon to dance Jesus his way into town, flare his nostrils, and ejaculate confetti. No, the school that scares me is the one from Fast Times.
Oh, me too. Total lack of adult supervision.
Really troubling.
Okay, you I buy, but you care about morals and parental supervision? You pooped in my toaster.
Yeah.
Hey, rules are made to be broken, but someone's got to make them first. Otherwise, how do I know in whose face to get? Bad boy rule number 6.
Those kids were either getting stoned before school, having sex,
Masturbating in pirate costumes.
and when one of the girls gets pregnant, she can't even tell her parents about it because apparently parents don't exist in this awful, awful place.
See ya.
Bye.
You're a real downer tonight.
Okay, I got another one. And I'd probably take a lot of crap for it, were I not in the company of such esteemed scholars of pop culture. Ferris Bueller's High School.
Bullshit.
Okay, you're all imagining yourselves as Ferris, but you're wrong. You wouldn't be. You would be the kid who paints Save Ferris on the water tower, or the yearbook girl who starts the Save Ferris fund.
No, she'd be the hooker nurse they send to sex Ferris back to hell.
The hooker? Not Sloane? Okay, then I'm sure Soren would be the mom then.
It doesn't matter who you are. The point is, you go to a high school that comes to a grinding halt the second one kid calls in sick. At best, it's a benevolent dictatorship. At worst, it's friggin' Jonestown, except your cult leader looks like a 17-year-old who dresses like a lesbian.
You're crazy!
I could be Sloane.
I could see that.
Screw you guys.
Ferris lies to his parents, right? And he drives his sister to the brink of criminal insanity.
He played sick, big deal.
No, he falsified documents to convince the school he was dying.
And poor Cameron.
Cameron learns to enjoy life. Plus, he gets to see me naked.
You are not Sloane.
Enjoy life. He steals his father's car. He causes millions in property damage. Do you really think Ferris is gonna own up to all that?
He could always tell his dad that Ferris made him do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. Cameron talks a big game, but as soon as his dad comes home, he's gonna break down sobbing and say it was all Ferris's fault. At which point, his dad is gonna slap the crap out of him for saying such a thing when poor Ferris is at home on his deathbed.
Hey, you know, I heard the whole plot might be in Cameron's head.
You mean Cameron imagined the entire movie?
No, check it. Cameron imagined Ferris.
Oh, like a beautiful mind.
Like Bruce Wayne's parents.
How could anyone's parents be imaginary?
But what if they were?
Oh my God.
I know, right? Blows your mind.